a piece. We're taking orders for this year's DVD. We also want to remind you about the buses. It's a pretty easy walk to the back gate there. It's not a problem, and it'll help keep the congestion and everything down. But please don't leave just yet. Coming in from behind, here's Gary Ward and Greg Connell, mentor and student. There's the time. Something is on. Wait for it. It's going to happen right about now. There's the crossover break. Gary Ward's heading off to the left. Greg Connell off to the right. We've got two totally dissimilar airplanes. Gary Ward has the 350 horsepower MX2. Coming in from the right, Greg Connell, 415 horsepower in a biplane, a Pitts Model 12. Same night is passed. Now they're going to go up to a half cube a minute. Coming over the top, opposing. We're going to do aileron rolls. And going back to the vertical now. Greg Connell is coming in. Or rather, Gary Ward is coming in. Greg Connell is coming up to the right. Here comes Gary Ward onto the vertical, rolling the airplane as he's going up skyward. He's got her into some spins going up there. He's going to do a micro loop. And there it is, coming around, rolling around, and heading out. From the right, Greg Connell with a Pitts Model 12 coming in. He's got the throttle up, 415 horsepower, onto the vertical. Keeping an eye on him here. Here he goes with the roll sequence as he's gliding ever skyward. And I lost it in the smoke. He's continuing to roll around over the top. Gary Ward is repositioning as Greg Connell is coming down. Here's Gary Ward coming in, getting ready to go with vertical. And he's going over the top. What's he going to do once he gets to the top? Oh, he's going to push out of it. Rolling the airplane around. It's a beautiful torque roll. Hang on. My guess is he's going to try to drop it right back through the smoke, which is exactly what he's doing. Hang on to that, Gary, and there's no whipsaw. He's out of it. Beautiful. Torque roll, slide combination. Gary Ward's going to reposition. Here comes Greg Connell in from the right. You sure can hear the difference in the sound between these aircraft. Onto the vertical again. Oh, he's going up over the top. He's going to loop it this time. Couple of rolls over the top. We got some steps going on. Here's Gary Ward coming in. Going up over the top. And he's rolling the airplane. There's the tumble. We were waiting for it. Nose over tail. Doing a little bit of shoulder rolls out there. Greg Connell back onto the vertical again. Gary Ward is going to reposition. Here he goes up onto the vertical. You can tell by the smoke just how much wind is blowing up there. It's pretty bumpy. Greg Connell holding it into the smoke there. Speed is bleeding off. Here comes Gary Ward. Greg Connell is coming down. Gary Ward is going up. Gary Ward's bleeding off his airspeed. Pushes over the top. Does he keep going? Yes, he does. And he's into a knife edge spin. He's out of it. Now I believe they're going to join up here. But not quite yet. Gary Ward is coming in from the right. Greg Connell is off to the left. The sound you're hearing are the propeller tips of Gary's airplane. Rolls it inverted and slows it up. Here comes Greg Connell on the vertical right through Gary's smoke. Gary back on the power, pushing over the top with one of those outside micro loops. There goes Greg Connell off to the right. Looks like we're going to get a little bit of follow my leader. Coming around from the right. Going to do a little bit of follow my leader. It's Gary Ward and Greg Connell. Here they come in from the right. Greg Connell in the lead, being followed by Gary Ward. We're going to do a little follow my leader. Up onto the vertical. The interesting part is you've got this similar aircraft here. Greg leading Gary right on his tail. They get a formation half-Cuban turnaround. Coming up and over from the right. Greg Connell's rolling it down the down line. Gary Ward's holding it straight and level. You've got 415 horsepower in the lead airplane. Gary Ward with 350. They're going back up on the vertical. Want to bet they're going to do another Cuban 8? Here we go. Hammerhead stall turns in formation. Greg's back in the lead. Gary is following him. And away they go. The difficult part about this is that you have two completely dissimilar aircraft. You've got one that's got two wings on it, a lot more drag, and you have the other one, the MX-2 there, which is a lot sleeker but doesn't have the same horsepower. Toe to toe, it's a pretty difficult comparison to go and line them up in formation like this and make it look easy. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, coming in from the left. It's the Squirrel Cage. Greg Connell in the lead. Here's Gary Ward going around him. Oh, these two guys make it look so simple. And there they are, back upright. That is a great thing to watch. Gary Ward is out there with that carbon fiber MX-2, and Greg Connell with the one-of-a-kind Pit Special. It's a two-place airplane with the single-place wings. Hey, they're coming right at us. See from that smoke trail breaking up, it's definitely bumpy and turbulent up there. These guys are not having what you would call a smooth ride today. We've been hearing reports all day of just how bumpy it is up there. But that's okay because the show must go on.
Excuse me, sir. That gate down there?
No, I think you pick up your car and everything goes out there that way. Where's your car?
Buses in the regular park.
I think the buses are right there.
Over here?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. That's where they left us off, but I thought we sat down the rear. But
maybe they changed something that I don't know about.
Oh, okay. Well,
In just a second here, we are going to recover
It's over there.
Greg Connell and Gary Ward. We have a lot of other things coming up here for you today. We have the Raiders still coming up. We have Mike Wiskus. We still have a couple of jet races that we're going to run. All told, we've got plenty of activity left here today. And what is this truck doing? Yo, what's this? Bootlegger shooting. Here's Gary Ward. Look at this. Greg Connell already snuck in on the ground. Sneaky guy that he is. Look out there doing the runway. Gary Ward comes roaring across the field. It's always interesting to see student and instructor. I don't know, I think we may have a problem here. Gary Ward is coming out. He's still having fun with his airplane. We do want to thank Jersey Central Power and Light for bringing Gary Ward here. Here comes Greg Connell. Let's all wave at him as he taxis in, everybody. Woohoo! This gentleman really knows how to rack this airplane around. And coming across the numbers on the far end of the field, here's Gary Ward. And it looks like we may have a slight hold on the show. Pack and Sack, UMC's AirMed 1 getting ready to go out, it looks like. And here comes Gary Ward. Where did Gary get to? Oh, there he is. Piper Cub is hiding him. Greg Connell's got his engine shut down. Gary Ward is going to come up on the other side of him. I love the paint job on both of these aircraft. It's a difficult choice to choose which is the better paint job. I'll tell you that right now. I don't know if I could do it. They each have their spectacular points. Gary's engine is shut down.